Previously on Investigations 2. In the photo, the chocolate underneath the body remained intact inside the treasure chest. However, in the actual crime scene, it's missing. Due to the broken stand, the ship lost its balance. It would seem Miss Hall entered the room upon hearing the ship collapse. Yeah, when Miss Hall entered the room, the ship had already fallen over. At any rate, I wonder why the stand broke. Oh my god, I would never get tired of seeing that. This photo shows that the ship's fall caused the lid to break. Never said the master broke the lid directly. We found another person's fingerprints on all the chocolates in the room. They belong to a pastry chef by the name of Delisha. Right now, that prosecutor is in the room. Oh my god! Manfred von Karma. That guy hasn't lost a case in 25 years and he won't lose another one for 15 more! Man, let me tell you. Now, where was I? Howdy guys, welcome back to more Investigations 2. I'm NintendoCapriSun. 3, 2, 1, go! Damn! Okay, I had that turned up really loud there, and I didn't realize how bombastic the drums were in that music. So, okay, I turned it down too far. Wow, Candy Castle! There are even some fairies over here! Did we just walk onto the set of Zelda 2 or something? I had to say Ocarina of Time is what I was thinking. I don't know why Zelda 2 is what came out of my mouth. This room seems to be structured in the same way as Master's. But it's nowhere near as cold. This room also seems to be fitted with a temperature control panel. That guy's over there in the fart position, getting ready to... It's over by that orange lamp. That orange lamp? Okay. Indeed, let's not forget to investigate it later. No, let's investigate it now, man! Even so, this room is like something out of a fairy tale. Is this cream-covered castle Delisha's work? Where is Delisha? Oi, can I help you? Oh no. Whoa! Oh my god! I didn't know what to expect from this character, but man, I wasn't picturing that. Hello boys, I'm Delisha Gold, in my native England, I'm known as Miss Delisha. Being called a boy, even though I'm already 34, it's certainly a rare experience. Boys, I understand you call me that, but Mr. Edgeworth? As far as I'm concerned, you're all boys to me, even that detective over there. What am I doing, the freaking Grubba voice over here? My name is Bad, not Boy. I'm too bad to the bone to be a boy. Just how old is this woman? She's probably like 54. She's like Denise. Yeah, I used to work with Denise, this basically. She was like really short, but anyway. Mr. Attorney, let's just finish our business here. Always with the tie. Right. Objection! Oh my god, is that really his voice? He sounds like he got stuck in a barrel! What do you think you're doing, conversing with a mere attorney? There he is! Dracula! Freaking Dracula is here! Why are they playing that music for him? Whoa! Is this like a different version of that music? It sounds a little different. This man is Prosecutor Von... Why did you come out of the castle? What were you doing in there? Eat Benny! So he's Von Karma. Pleased to meet you, Prosecutor Von Karma. I hope you're ready for your perfect record to be dented. See his mouth? It's a triangle, I'm telling you! It's like, it's a triangle! I mean, with all the different ways there are to draw mouths, I'm sorry, but, man, I don't know. There's only 2 other people in the world that have a triangle for a mouth. One of them's Dennis Quaid, and I forgot who the other one was. Anyway, I have no interest in the names of defense attorneys. Slap. After all, they only exist to be crushed by me. What a rude man. You ain't seen the half of it, man. That piercing gaze and furrowed brow. Ugh. He's even scarier than the rumors say. Although that statement was also very rude. Prosecutor Von Karma, would you allow us to investigate too? You think I would give information to a mere defense attorney? As I thought, it won't be that simple. I really don't know why you have Edgeworth, unless this is my music. However, I will make a special exception for this room. Why did he change his mind so quickly? You, old bloodhound. Don't call me that. My name is Bad. Ha, a mere detective speaking back to me. I admire your courage, at least. Bad, stand watch and see, is it that they don't misbehave? Why me? I will not accept your refusal. Well then, I'll be investigating Gustave's room next. There he goes. Taking his music with him. Oh, babysitting again. I wonder why he and Von Karma aren't investigating together. Instead of being on bad terms, it seems like they hardly know each other. Well, you know, Mr. Edgeworth, now that we got Von Karma's permission, can we continue investigating? Where'd the lady go? Yes, this matter bothers me, but I'm glad we can at least continue the investigation. Hold it! I also need to investigate this room. I also have sort of a southern thing going on, don't I? I don't want you disturbing the room, so you'll investigate after me. Excuse me, what? Aren't you the detective in charge of this case? Why haven't you investigated this room yet? The detective in charge of the initial investigation was a close colleague of Von Karma. Ooh. Okay. But now it's me and my lollipop's turn. I came to take over for him, so I only got to this mansion just recently. So that's why he and Von Karma aren't investigating together. Detective Bad, will you allow us to investigate with you like before? I mean, it's so much fun the first time, you know? In doing so, you'll be able to supervise us and also ensure we don't tamper with anything. You want me to watch you? You're a strange lawyer. I'll let you stick around a little longer. Yay, you did it, Mr. Edgeworth! I tip my hat to thee, good sir. Thank you, Detective Bad. Now then. But if I decide you're holding up the investigation, you'll have to leave. Yeah, I get it. Well then, let's do it. Let us do it. Alright, so, second contestant in the contest. As we know already, there is a contest for these three cooks to try to win over the Angel's recipe or some such thing, so they're trying to impress the main guy with their desserts. And I gotta tell you, if I was the main guy, I'd be pretty impressed with this. What say you, Delicia? Oh, God. Miss Delicious, you don't seem as energetic as you were earlier. Delicia, can I just ask, did something happen with Von Karma? Yesy, nothing of the sort! But you just said Yesy. Is that like Tessie? Ha ha ha, that Yesy was just now was only a greeting. You're a cute boy, I like you. What's your first name? It's Raymond, but... Well, Ray Ray, I think you'll make a good man of yourself someday. Ray Ray. How about that? I think you have a way with British ladies. Maybe I should be giving her the British accent, huh? She's a little different from my image of a lady. Why don't we listen to what she has to say? Could you tell me about your actions during the contest? Yesy! We began making desserts for the contest around 10 o'clock. Basically, I was in here making my desserts the whole time. At 1:30, I joined the afternoon tea for about an hour or so. Afternoon tea? It's a social occasion where conversation is had over black tea and cakes. Oh man, look at Gregory, he's like, oh, he looks like he's missing something from his childhood. So it's pretty much a tea party. Well, I suppose. Oh, Greggy, you're a smart boy, aren't you? When did I become Greggy? Lego my Greggy. Where was the afternoon tea held? Took place in the gardens outside the fountain patio. It's our customary break time during the contest. It's always held at the same time. Today there were just three of us who took part. Jeffy, Katie, and me. Since Jeffy had already finished his creations, he was there from beginning to end. Icy and Gusty didn't join in because they hadn't finished their desserts yet. I have no idea who these... Okay, Gusty is Gustavia, okay, but Icy? So everyone other than Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia participated. Yes, actually, I hadn't finished my dessert yet either. I just wanted to try some of Jeffy's handmade pastries and Katie's fresh brewed tea. So, after I'd eaten my fill, I returned before everyone else. During the contest, did you enter any of the other contestants' rooms? What are you saying? We have a suspect on our hands, y'all. We found your fingerprints on the desserts at the crime scene. You found them? Are you admitting that you went to the scene of the murder? I admit it, but I'm not the murderer! It's the honest truth, please hear me out. The honest truth? Well, you better give it to me now, because you ain't gonna get another chance to until something that doesn't happen on screen here. What were you doing in Mr. Master's room? The truth is, I was studying his desserts. Studying? Because Jeffy's so talented at making sweets. Well, nobody was in his room at the time, so I just decided to study his works for a bit. Okay. So how much do you want to... Well, oh man, I don't know though. I was about to say, well, okay, so she was in there before the ship fell. She probably doesn't even know a thing about it, if I had to guess. But if you were just looking, you wouldn't have left your fingerprints behind. Yeah, see, it's natural that I left fingerprints on the desserts. For the sake of research, I ate some of his desserts. You... really? Isn't that like stealing food? Couldn't be. The one who wrecked Mr. Master's room was... I'm sorry. It wasn't my intention to vandalize the room, but... I did eat a few parts of the desserts. Oh, okay. So the missing part of the candle... Ah. Yeah. So did you eat the ship stand as well? You did?! Okay. The chocolate ship broke because of you. I'm sorry! So, the reason she left the afternoon tea early was to preserve her appetite. But you got to believe me on this! I'm not the murderer! Her actions are sufficiently suspicious, but I won't press on it yet. I guess not. Wait a minute, can I, like, present something to her? Probably not. I mean, I'll try some stuff here, I guess. Wait, that thing you've got there is rather cute, Greggy. But the color is rather unappealing. Now if I were to coat it with fresh cream... Stop it! I know, man. You didn't see the body? Like, okay, you ate the ship stand, it probably fell then. Well, I don't know, though, because didn't the other person say they walked right in after they heard it? So they didn't see her going out, though. Anyway. Okay, yeah, it's nothing. Contest rules, by any chance? Oh, wait. I got one other thing I can do, though. My badge. What's that? This badge is proof that I'm a defense attorney. Wait! I'll show you mine, too! This chef's hat is proof that I'm a pastry chef. That's so. But aren't those sold in stores? Hey! It's not the hat that's important, it's the spirit you wear the hat with that matters. So then wouldn't that mean just about anyone can become a pastry chef? I really don't know it at all, but I guess we are done talking to you, and thank the good Lord. Alright, examine the castle. I can't believe this amazing castle is made entirely out of confectionery. I know, we're a work of fantasy. It's like a fairy tale world. What is in there? You like all this fairy tale stuff, don't you? Sorry, I got a bit too excited, didn't I? No, it's interesting to me since you're so enthusiastic about it. Unlike my son. Your son? He's only in grade school, but he prefers to read law books instead of fairy tales. I'm worried that he won't be able to make any friends that he can talk to. Aww. What an interesting kid. I'd like to be his friend. Well, maybe someday. Chew on that. I think you'd be more of an older brother to him. An older brother, huh? Oh my god, you can hear him swallow it, just like when Gato drinks. That might even be the same sound effect as when Gato drinks, I don't know. An older brother, huh? Well, I got some growing up to do then. Yes, and that's why we have to continue with the investigation. Okay. Alright, baby. Alright, so what's this on the inside here? The castle doors are open. When someone opens a door, they really should remember to close it afterwards. Would he say that directly to Prosecutor Von Karma, though? Looks like there's some stuff inside. Let's see. Wait, I'll examine it. Get out of the way. Oh no. So nobody's ever going to go inside that castle except for the most dark, old, and manly people. This fresh cream melts too easily. Oh. That guard over there is still in the fart position. Seems like Detective Bad's shoes got covered in cream. Ah. Why were these objects kept inside the candy castle? If there's anything you want to investigate, you gotta do it through me, pal! Oh, sure. Well, is this all like one thing here? There are rolls of blue cloth here. Looks like there's 4 of them in all. They certainly don't look like desserts. Yeah, I don't know what the cloth is for. Almost seems like it was hidden here inside the castle. Also, the color of this cloth looks familiar somehow. Does it? Huh. Trying to think. 2 big rocks are placed here. It's like a storage room. Yeah, the inside of the candy castle ain't so dreamy. Hey, maybe they're raw gemstones. Who knew there were such treasures hidden within the castle? Seems like another careless way to handle treasure. Looks like there's something underneath the rocks. Oh, good job, dude. Seems there's a pedestal attached to both of the rocks. A pedestal? Isn't that like a column or something? Oh, okay. Of course it's a pedestal for displaying the gems. Well, in any case, this is no ordinary object. Okay, what about these on the sides? Do they light these on fire or something? Hexagonal recess. Oh, okay, so, Gee, I don't know, I can't possibly imagine. Giant strawberry would fit with the fresh cream. Detective Bad, I don't think strawberries are hexagonal. I was just hoping. Then I hope it's a banana. Are we making references to Vitamin Park here? I think I prefer blueberries. Blueberries are good. But hey. Hang on just a cotton-picking minute here. Hexagonal and pedestal rock. Let's do it. Whoosh. The rock's pedestal has a similar shape to the recesses on the castle's pillars. Perhaps the rock is meant to be placed on top of the pillars? Oh, that's right. They're both hexagonal. I wonder why they were hidden inside the castle, then. Were they so heavy that they were making the cream melt or something? The blue cloth and the rocks inside the castle. Or if they belong to Delisha. Delisha! Those things in the castle, what are they used for? Those? I'm afraid I can't tell you! Looks like Von Karma is keeping her silent. Ah! How'd you know? He'll get mad at me if I talk! What is going on with your voice? You're gonna be that character of the case whose voice changes all throughout. Oh, it's such a shame. We finally figured out where the rocks are supposed to go. Could it be that you're interested in my goods? Your goods? Those are my popular relaxation goods. You mean the ASMR rocks? Yes, that's right. You see, they're not actually rocks, but special lamps made from rock salt. Oh. Okay. So it's not unlike a torch, is why I had the right idea, sort of. Oh. Since we got them out, come experience the therapy, boys. Maddie, could you put everything up? So who am I, your slave? So you won't do it? It's Maddie being a bad boy. Oh, God. Laddie, you done photographing this room? Yes, sir, I am. I'm also done farting. Then go help Alicia. Yes, sir, I'm on it. Thanks. I knew you were a good boy underneath, Patty. Miss Delicious, that was amazing. You even persuaded Detective Bad. Detective Bad. Thanks a lot, Patty, and you two frenzies. She even gave the forensics a nickname. I think that's her way of showing she cares. What's so therapeutic about these things anyway? We don't have time for that now, Batty. The show is about to begin. Forensics! Finishing touches, please. Yes, ma'am! Everybody's got a southern accent in this game, I don't know. I wish my son could see this. Told you so, right? The Four Fairies and the Curious Candy Castle was the theme of my work. I just turned into a man. It's so sparkly and cute, right? Seems like one of them is missing something. The truth is, I had planned to unveil it during the contest. Well, I'm glad I got to show it to you boys. Huh? But it doesn't look like the rock salt lamps are lighting up. Aw, I wonder why. Von Karma took the light all out of them. I think I'll need to examine the rocks and the fairies again. If you say so. Oh my god, there's blood on that fucking thing. What the hell? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. It's like both the lamps and the pillars are broken. Both of their light bulbs are broken. Maybe they were dropped on the floor? There's some sort of red stain on this lamp's surface. This stain. Could it be? No. That smell. There's no mistaking it. That's a... What is it? Led Zeppelin? Def Leppard? I don't know. One of them has a song called That Smell. Because we tried to, like, fake play it in our fake band that time. Bloodstain, alright. Why is there a bloodstain on this lamp? Was there a second murder? I wonder if this has something to do with the lamp bulb being broken. I should also take a look at the other lamp here. Okay. This is where Delisha originally intended to put the lamps. I don't get why she put them in the castle. Well, she's trying to save on her power bills, probably. Since they're broken and don't light up, maybe she decided to put them out of the way. If she wanted them out of the way, she'd put them in the trash. No. It's like that old saying, hide the salt in the sugar bag. I think the saying goes, hide a tree in the forest. And that makes sense to me, just put them inside the castle. Well, like, where else are you gonna put them, really? But okay, whatever. Delisha intended to use these lamps as decorations during the contest. It creates a contradiction with that piece of evidence. I need to deduce the contradiction at the scene. Uh-oh. Alright, deduce what here, exactly? I assume we're deducing the bloodstain. But, is it because of the crime scene? I don't have that much evidence yet. I wonder if I should have looked around the rest of the room first. I don't think it really has anything to do with blood, but... Detective Bad, look at this. Don't you think it's strange? I think what's strange is your deduction. Oh, okay. Oh, man, I thought I had it for a second. My bad. I forgot, because the health bar, when you're right, it goes off of the screen. So people have been telling me that. Alright. Holy moly! Okay, I'll sell you one of my lollipops for $2. Well, I'll take it, but please hold the fart. Still no evidence of a contradiction with castle decorations. I'm just gonna back out for a second and look around the rest of the room here. What you got to say, forensics dude? Don't turn around, because you're gonna see my heart breaking. If you do, you're only gonna eat that castle. Oh, this forensics officer seems to be on the diet. Oh, poor guy. That's talk. No, we're not talking. We can examine, however. There's a cover on the wall, just like in Mr. Master's room. That's right, they did say to go look at this. Let's open it up. The room temperature is 68 Fahrenheit, and the lights are set to green. Now, 68, that's my kind of temperature right there. Gustavia said that 50 is the ideal temperature for fresh cream. That's my phone. Excuse me a minute. Hello? Yeah. No? Okay, never mind. Bye. Okay, that was nobody. This room's temperature is too high. Dude. That's a problem. This is intriguing. But the question is, when did it get set to 68? And how long would it take this castle to melt? At the wrong temperature, I wonder. It's a cute candy fairy sitting on a tree stump. The cloth in the back, along with the decorations, really give it a magical atmosphere. When you look at it, it almost feels like you're spellbound. What we need to look for is the hidden truths of the real world. Don't be fooled by the fairies. I don't know, I feel like he's making a prophecy or something by saying that. There's a burner and some chemicals over here. They were probably used to make desserts. What are these chemicals? The writing on the labels to say, Number 1, Punch Out! Number 9, Suffering! Are they poisons? No, they're both used to make desserts. Seems to be artificial flavoring and coloring. Punch Out is a catchy name for a fruit punch essence. Very misleading. What bothers me is what suffering stands for. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Over here, examine. It says the 4 fairies and the curious candy castle. It seems that this was the theme for Delicia's works. It's not just the candy castle that I'm curious about. No, it's another stepladder. Is this paint? Here are all the tools used to make the desserts. Everything from a bucket of fresh cream to a brush and a trowel. It's more like a construction worker's tools. Hey now boys, don't underestimate the work of a pastry chef. It's completely different from construction work, where they cover the walls with cement. Those heartless bastards. We use the trowel to smear the cream and the brush to clean any uneven parts. Don't you get it? How's that different from construction work? I don't know. It's the other fairy, the other side. Oh, we're zooming in on this one? Uh-oh. Miss Delicious, it's not right to leave one out. I don't like it either. But one fluorescent cloth and a machine has gone missing. You've lost a cloth and a machine? What sort of machine is it? Oh, let me tell you! Each piece of fluorescent cloth is hooked up to one of these machines. The machine is called a rainbow light device. Light is sent through the cable and into the cloth, which is made of optic fibers. Just fiddle around with the settings a bit and it will turn into all sorts of colors. When it glows red, it's like a raging inferno. And when it glows blue, you can almost feel the glittering cool ice. It's powered by a long-lasting battery that's resistant to changes in the temperature. I'm not very familiar with these kinds of devices, but I'm glad you closed that temperature loophole for us, so we don't have to be thinking about that later. Mr. Edgeworth, she's saying it's a machine that transmits light with a special cloth. Let's see. It's amazing what they come up with these days. So one rainbow light device and one fluorescent cloth are missing. Yeah, see, that's right. Wherever could they be? This fluorescent cloth. Could it be related to the case? Well, it is now. The sickly sweet smell of cream. Yeah, this truly is a fairy tale world. Yet here in this sugary sweet room, there was one with such a sour face. He doesn't belong in this room. That scary old man. So Raymond, mind what you say. You're being a bit rude. Sorry, dude, but he was rude first. He reminded me of my old school teacher who used to get mad at me a lot. School teacher? I definitely don't want to think of my son being taught by such a man. So see, they got little streams in this room too, like water streams. Can't help but feel like at some point they'll be used to transfer something out to the main room. Like even through a locked door. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe, I mean, this might be a little weird. I'm not sure how this would work exactly, but I'm gonna try it just because I just picked it up. Eureka! Take a bad look at this. Don't you think it's strange? Nope. I think you're dumb. That's what I think. If your brain isn't working right, then it's due to the lack of sugar. Well, in that case, allow me to take a sip of my Coca-Cola Classic, if you don't mind. Okay, well, why don't we just get out of that for the time being? Let me check my logic again, because I haven't looked at it. There was a lot of stuff in there before. There's still a lot of stuff here. The victim appears to have been beaten to death with a blunt object. The cream is melting. A single touch can cause it to break. Someone's bloodstain. Huh. I wonder if that goes with that. See, maybe. Temperature in Delicia's room is too high for fresh cream. Which room Mr. Masters' room to study his desserts. Looks like this might also go with, this. And obviously, if the dessert's melting or fragile, it has to do with the wrong temperature in the room. The reason the fresh cream is so fragile is due to the temperature in this room. So my shoes got creamed because the room temperature is set at 68. Speaking of which... Ew! So when you opened the castle door, the doorknob didn't break. But now look at it! Yeah, it was stronger than I thought. Strong? A dessert? Detective Bad, could you have a closer look at that doorknob? Uh-oh. That's not good. It would seem this doorknob isn't a dessert. Oh! And it's not just the doorknob. This castle and the fairies are just plastic molds coating fresh cream. And this isn't a dessert piece at all. It would seem they're just fake desserts covered in fresh cream. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try this one too, because I'm pretty sure this has gotta be right. Yes! Now we're getting somewhere. There is evidence that the victim was beaten to death with a blunt object. What's more, there's a bloodstain on a blunt object sitting right here in front of us. So could it be possible... Now hear me out here. You're right. It could have been used as a weapon. You'd think they'd be smart enough to wipe the blood off, though. Holy crap, these criminals are stupid. Let me tell you. Oh, they already went straight to the blood analysis here. The bloodstain on that lamp belonged to the victim. Open and shut, baby. You heard what he said. Rock salt lamp added to the court record. Bingo! Bingo! The murder weapon was hidden in Delicia's room. We need to consider her as one of the suspects as well. Oh boy, do we ever. Alright, so what does that give us in our court record now? Got the rock salt lamp placed in Delicia's room, stained with the victim's blood. And what did it say about this again? Changes color with the rainbow light divides one Delicia. One of them is missing. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, well then I think we still have something we need to do here. I mean, we kind of sort of already made sense of what this means now, so... Cert made my shoes all dirty. If you come any closer, your shoes will be covered in cream too. We've already seen what's behind the door. There's no need to look again. Alright, is there anything else about, like, this stone over here? This is where Delicia originally intended to put the lamps. I don't get why she put them in the castle. Since they're broken and don't light up, maybe she decided to put them out of the way. We heard this already. Okay, we were just talking about this too. The lamps aren't actually a dessert. So what if she's breaking the rules by doing that? Eureka? Oh, praise God. Detective Bat, please read the contest leaflet. Any decorations not made from desserts are prohibited. Huh. These rock salt lamps and the fluorescent cloths go against the rules. Delicia broke the rules. What does that have to do with anything, though? I mean, my God. So maybe that's why they were hidden in the castle? I wonder about that. I think we should investigate further into Delicia's actions. Okay, well, Master's room say dessert, broke the rules, and what are her true intentions? Am I supposed to maybe put these two together? Wait, not those two. These two. Let's see what happens here. Boom! Boom bap, bizzity bap! Using directions that were against the rules and making fake desserts. A lot of Delicia's actions seem suspicious. Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef. Also, the temperature of this room is way too high. Is there a reason for that? Well, let's find out pretty soon here. Maybe in another 2 or 3 episodes, I don't know. I wonder. I think we should ask Delicia directly. Alright then. Beep, 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 beep. Room temperature, tell me about it. Delisha, why is the room temperature set to 68 degrees? The cold doesn't agree with me. Plus it's bad for the body. So, well, this is a bad time of year then, isn't it? This figure doesn't just maintain itself, you know? Naturally, as a lady, I want to look young forever. I wonder how old this Delicious really is. Raymond, a true gentleman never asks a woman her age. This room is mainly filled with cream. 50F is the recommended temperature for preserving fresh cream. What, really? Now it's all gone to waste! How the... Wow! Are you sure you even made this thing? I thought she was supposed to be a first-class pastry chef. Fake desserts and the rule violations, and now her lack of basic knowledge. Looks like she has never been on Jeopardy. Hope she never is. You're not even getting a lousy copy of our home game! You're a complete loser! Alright, whatever. So did that give us something else there? Yeah, it does. It did. That's why she went to his room then. She was trying to figure something out. Or maybe get an idea to steal. Delicia's knowledge in the art of dessert making is lacking in fundamental areas. And she claims she went into Mr. Master's room in order to study his desserts. These actions and ideas are not fitting of someone aiming to be the world's greatest pastry chef. I almost ran out of breath there. Yeah, they don't sound like the words of a pro. It's like she doesn't even realize it, or maybe she isn't a real pastry chef. Ooh. But I definitely don't think she's the killer. And I don't know why. That just seems too easy. Perhaps she had another intention. It's possible that she didn't go into the room to study desserts at all. So then, are you saying Miss Delicious is the criminal? We can't say that for sure yet. But I know she's hiding something from us. Well, whether she is or not, investigation complete. Give me back those 2 mistakes I made. And thank you very much. That's enough investigating for now. Found much more than I expected. And we still got a 3rd room to search. Yet something from before still bothers me. Prosecutor Von Karma must have found the murder weapon in this room. So then why did he let Delisha be? Firstly, I must ascertain Von Karma's true motives. Detective Bad, I would like to ask Prosecutor Von Karma something. Well, maybe he didn't want to give away that he knew, you know? So that's what I don't know. I also got business with him. And Delisha there, too. Hey, what's the idea, Batty? Don't glare at me like that! It seems Detective Bad also has his doubts about Delisha and Von Karma. Delisha, would you come with us for a moment? Yes, see, that's fine. What for? We have to find Von Karma. There are some things we need to talk about.